Hello, 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 my Pisces collective. What going on, y'all? What's happening? It's your girl Tracy with Ascension 225 Tarot and Oracle, and I'm here to do the rest of what's left of November and all of December. So let's just say the next 45 days, okay, you guys? Even though there is no time frame in the spirit world, but we're going to round out this year. Can't believe it's the end of the year. Can you, Pisces? I'm telling you, but your energy has been so strong this year at different times throughout the year. Pisces energy has been lit, I'm telling you. So anyway, we're just going to find out what Spirit wants and needs you to know until the end of the year, whether that's guidance, advice, a spiritual hug, whatever it is that you need. We're about to find out, okay, you guys, with a quick little reading. Now, I just want you to know that this is not a personal, private reading. This is a collective reading. All Pisces out there, hopefully you'll be able to get something out of this message today. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have it anywhere aspect in your chart, then you may be able to pick up some little nuggets today, okay, you guys? So come on in, Pisces. Come on in. Find a nice, quiet space wherever you are so that you can relax, relate, and receive. We want to receive, right? Because we're continuously manifesting, continuously. Yes, because the 2026 is our 10-year. It's all about new beginnings, new. All in capital letters, new. And a few exclamation points behind it. I can't talk. It's Mercury retrograde, guys. I'm sorry, that's my ruling planet, and I'm a Gemini. So, if you don't know, yes, Mercury's in retrograde and will be probably for the next week or two. So, next week or so. I'm not sure when the end date is. I think it's December 8th. So, we have a little ways to go. So, if you know anything about Mercury retrograde, then anytime there's a planetary change up above, it affects us positively and negatively, you guys. And if I can't talk today, Mercury retrograde is really messing me up, okay? I'm just saying. Alright, so find a nice quiet spot, and we're going to start off with your oracle cards, and then we're going to get into the tarot, and quick, fast, and in a hurry, okay, Pisces? Because I know you got places to go and people to see. And it is the holidays, so if you do celebrate, happy Thanksgiving, happy Friendsgiving, happy Indigenous Peoples Day, however you identify or don't identify with the upcoming holidays, that's purely your choice, okay, you guys? So I just call it my fall harvest time, okay? So let's get into it, you guys. And if you do need a personal reading, hit me up at ascension225tarot@gmail.com, and we will get you booked. There's a few different ways listed in the description box on how you can book my services. There's also a promo code down there if you're a first-time client, or if you're a veteran or a first responder, you always get a discount. So hit me up if you need some personal guidance in your life, okay? And you can read all my reviews and everything that's listed in the description box. And also check out my fragrance review channel, Tracy D, the Fragrance Junkie. All right, you guys, and that will also be listed below. Also, if you want to find out more about your birth natal chart, there's a link there where you can get your free birth natal chart. And also, because it's very helpful to know, what you're all about, right? What you're made of, okay? So there's a free link there, and also my favorite astrologists and my favorite numerologists are all listed in the description box. Now, without further ado, let's get into your situation, all right, Pisces? All right, so like I said, we're going to start off with the oracle cards, and then we're going to finish up with the tarot. And lastly, I will give you your message from the universe. If my lighting's jacked up, that is the hardest part for me, is getting my lighting down. I mean, no matter where I'm at in this house, it's just not good. So I don't know if I need 29 ring lights. I don't know, but I'm over it. Anyway, I digress. Let's get into it. Okay? All right. So Holy Spirit, what is the tea? What's the tea that's happening with our Pisces collective? I've got hills. There may be some obstacles for you to overcome, Pisces, because life be lifing, and we've got to have the good, the bad, and the in-between. There might be a rat in your midst, so watch out. Be careful who's in your energy. Someone is working against you behind your back. That dirty rat. Lobster. This could cause you to be in some sort of financial pinch over the next 45 days, maybe in January, or something's happening in January. And then I've got dog. You've got protection from faithful, powerful friends. Dogs are loyal and faithful. So maybe you're consulting with a friend. Maybe your friend's got your back. But you definitely have somebody in your corner, okay? Which is always a good thing. All right. So what sort of epiphanies do our Pisces need to have, or will they be having over the next 45 days, Holy Spirit? Okay, I'm going to read these how they came out. There could be a reconciliation that may take place. Okay, start over. There may be a reconciliation that takes place for you, Pisces. All right, if you're open to that, and if there is a reunion or a reconciliation, there will be reciprocity. All right, where you can meet somewhere in the middle, and your needs are met and their needs are met as well. Adjustments are being made. I love that. It says the soul bond is sacred. Your soul bond is sacred. Okay, and somebody might be fighting to emotionally detach, but it's not working. They're not winning at that. All right, so maybe there's been a divorce, a breakup, a separation of some type. Somebody has been trying to emotionally detach from you, or you from them, and somebody really wants this reconciliation. Maybe you both do, I don't know, but that requires reciprocity. And I know my Pisceans are like, oh hell no, look, listen, I give, you take, I give. Okay, that's how it works. All right, so okay. Angels, what do you want our Pisces to know? Well, Raziel, Archangel Raziel, and that is the archangel for our Leo, the lions, says it's all about the inner workings, Pisces. It's all about the inner workings. It says there are hidden truths below the surface and that you need to dig deeper. Okay, so maybe digging deeper, maybe this has to do with that rat. Watching out for a rat. Somebody doesn't have your best interest at heart, right? Yeah. Maybe you need to dig deeper to find out more about whatever the situation is. Maybe a rat came in between you and another union. Then I've got thrones. There's opportunity for growth for you. This is a sacred time of growth, healing, and understanding. There is more information coming your way, Pisces. Trust that all you need to know will be revealed to you at the perfect time, space, sequence. Ooh, yes, I love it. All right. Oh, hold on. Okay, what was that? Are you serious right now? Oh my God. All right. Anyway, all right, ancestors, what do you have to say? This is ancient wisdom from your ancestral team, the Ascended Masters, the All-Knowings. They say it's time for some physical healing. It says the body is a river and let the current cleanse it. So I don't know if some of you are going through some sort of physical healing, or will be, okay? And then it says, redirect. New routes hide blooms. Only your steps can unveil. Maybe you need to redirect your steps. Redirect your, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're thinking about, okay? It's time to invest in yourself, Pisces. Maybe you're a water sign, so you're used to giving to others, right? But what about investing in yourself? It's time for you to do that, okay? All right. And so how can our Pisces practice self-care? How can you? Spirit says, well, doing the work, doing some shadow work, exploring the shadows and shining some light into them, healing what needs to be healed, right? And that comes with investing in yourself. Yeah. And, this emotional healing could also help with physical healing as well, okay? Then I've got, be aware of the colors that you wear. Colors are very significant, and some colors can bring you up and some colors can bring you down. So choose your colors wisely and make a list, a to-do list, that may give you an opportunity to get more things done if you write them down and make a list, okay? All right. So what does your soul want, Pisces? What does your soul want? What does your soul need? As far as any sort of healing or looking at the different shadows that need to be looked at. I've got, what if it was easy? What if it was easy? That's like your soul truth, your soul's question. What if it was easy? It says, it doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution, Pisces. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are being supported. All right? And today's soul action, or over the next 45 days, is to list 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. What is your soul calling for? What is your soul yearning for? Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to whatever it is that your soul is wanting and needing. Okay? All right. All right. So we're going to get into the message of the universe in just a few moments, and we're going to hop into the tarot. All right. So I have two major arcana decks, the heavy hitting energy of life. And the first major arcana that came out for you, Pisces, is the Magician. All right. We've got the Magician here, and the Magician is Gemini, Virgo energy. And, you don't have to be any of these signs to be a major manifester. And that's what this card represents, is you using all the elements available to you and being able to manifest exactly what it is that you want, need, desire, and dream of, right? I love that. I possess qualities such as influence, resourcefulness, tact, attention to detail, and intelligence. I'm also knowledgeable in spell casting. So some of you could be a magician in that way, practicing magic. But for me, it feels more like being this major manifester, making things come from the 5D down to the 3D, right? Where you can touch it, taste it, feel it. And then I've got the Chariot, Cancerian energy, and the Emperor drives the Chariot. Like, where are you going? Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're moving, maybe you've got your sights set on maybe buying a new car, who knows? But whatever it is, this is all about determination. It's all about being focused. It's all about knowing where you want to go, where you want to take yourself. You know, this is clear, concise driving of the chariot. This is not driving the chariot all willy-nilly. Okay, this is being focused and determined to get or go where you need to get or go. Okay. All right. So Holy Spirit, what else can we talk to Pisces about? This is for the next 45 days. We've already seen some of the energy for our Piscean collective. So what else can you tell them for the next 45 days until the end of the year, Holy Spirit? What else do they need to know? Cards are slippery. Woo! Okay. All right. And I wanted to show you something. As far as the major arcana cards are concerned, on the bottom of the deck, of this first deck with the Magician, we have the High Priestess energy here, right? So maybe whatever you're trying to manifest, you also need to be sure that you trust in the universe and you trust in your intuition, because that's how Spirit communicates with us, right? So be this High Priestess, this all-knowing one who doesn't make a move unless and until he or she consults their intuition or consults Spirit. Okay, so be that all-knowing one. And yeah, you may need to be making some judgment. Oh, look at that! You may need to make some judgment calls here. Judgment calls about your life, right? Or there could be maybe a legal judgment, because there's handcuffs here. Maybe there's a judgment call coming down as far as legal, in a legal situation for you, Pisces. All right, but I feel like you're going to be making some judgment calls, and you know, trusting in your intuition, trusting in Spirit, the universe. And then on the bottom of this card, I've got the Magician again. This is double confirmation that, you know, you trusting in Spirit, you making discerning judgment calls, right? As far as, you know, so that you can move forward in whatever it is that you're trying to move forward in, you know? All right, so what's on the bottom, Holy Spirit? What do we have here? We've got the star. All right, this star represents Aquarius energy. The stars being, the star is you having unwavering faith in Spirit and trusting the universe, right? Trusting Spirit, the universe, and just having that unwavering faith that if you do what, and you're obedient and you do what you're supposed to do, that Spirit is going to do what Spirit promises you that they're going to do, right? And from your unwavering faith comes spiritual gifts that are given to you as well. This is also a card of healing, all right? So, and we did see that some of you need to have some sort of physical healing, okay? All right. So, thank you, Spirit. Let's look in the middle. What's in the middle? Five of Pentacles. All right, Five of Pentacles. I don't know, maybe some of you, you know, feel unsupported. Maybe you don't feel like you have a support system holding you down, or maybe you suffered some sort of financial loss of some type. Okay, maybe you don't feel supported financially. Yeah, so this is, you know, this is just somebody who feels kind of out there on their own, you know. All right, so what else do we have here? Holy Spirit, for Pisces, give me 2 rows. We've got the Empress. We got the Ten of Swords. We got the King of Wands. We have the Fool. We have the Four of Swords. We got the Ten of Wands. The Two of Wands. We've got the Queen of Cups. And last, we've got the Queen of, can't see or speak. Okay. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. All right. What are you trying to birth? I feel like you're trying to birth something, Pisces. An idea, a business venture, something you're trying to manifest, because the Empress can give birth to anything, any idea, creation, whatever. All right. She gives life to any and all things. It may be by you manifesting and you using wise judgment or discernment, that you'll be able to birth exactly what it is that you need to birth, because the Empress is pregnant. She shows up and she is pregnant with ideas, pregnant in real life, maybe, who knows, having a baby, or just trying to bring something, trying to birth something into fruition. Okay, I've got a Ten of Swords, so maybe in order to birth these new things, maybe some old things need to be closed out, right? The Ten of Swords is the end of a painful chapter or cycle, right? Normally the Ten of Swords shows somebody laying down on the ground bleeding out with 10 swords in their back. That's pain, that's loss, that's conflict, that's heartbreak. That's all of those things when life is lifing. Okay, so you may be needing or wanting to close out a painful cycle, and maybe some of this stuff can't come to fruition unless you close out this painful cycle. Could be closing out a cycle on a King of Wands. All right, this fire energy, this Leo energy, you could be closing out a cycle on this, or maybe this is you coming across as this King of Wands. Somebody, the Wands are all about, goals, inspirations, aspirations to go after. And so maybe after you close out this painful cycle, for you to also be this King of Wands, to you set your sights on exactly what it is that you want to do and accomplish, and going for it. Okay, yeah, you're going to start a brand new chapter with this full energy. Brand new chapter. Or maybe you're starting a brand new chapter. If you're not the King of Wands, maybe you're starting a brand new chapter away from this King of Wands here. I love that. New beginnings, like we talked about at the beginning of this the video, the new beginnings for 2026. All right, it's a 10-year. The 10 reduces to a 1. All new beginnings. We're birthing new stuff. All right, so second layer, we've got the Four of Swords. Empress, you need to practice self-care. All right, you need to practice self-care. Like I said earlier, Pisces, you're so used to taking care of everybody else. You're a water sign. That's what you guys do. All right, put everybody before you. But guess what? Spirit's saying, nope, nope, nope. This go around, we're practicing self-care. And we're going to keep reminding you to practice self-care, so that you can be this major manifester, okay? And Two of Wands. So I feel like once you close out this painful cycle, then you need to make a choice on which direction you want to go in. All right, the Two of Wands, mostly in the Two of Wands, somebody has a globe and they're trying to decide, should I go here or should I do this? Should I go up? Should I go down? It's all about making a choice, a new path. All right, comes from closing out this chapter. And then I've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah. You also coming across as this beautiful, nurturing Queen of Cups. This is that watery energy. This is somebody who's nurturing, loving, approachable, warm, understands reciprocity, equal give and take. We saw that earlier. somewhere. Yeah, reciprocity. Knows how to give reciprocity. Knows the importance of it, okay? Because she is this emotionally intelligent queen, and her cup is open. All right? Maybe after this King of Wands, maybe your cup is open. I don't know. And Ten of Pentacles. Once you start this brand new chapter with the Fool, you got this coming to you. Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate in prosperity. All right, you see coins. The pentacles are coins. You could be getting additional money, a bonus, a raise. You could be meeting somebody who also brings abundance to the table. And abundance can be more than just money. Abundance can be so many different things to so many people, so many different people. So what is yours? What do you classify as abundance? All right, so let's take a look. All right, so on the bottom we had the star energy. Yeah, yep. Healing, maybe healing after this painful cycle, healing after this period of not feeling supported, you know, or maybe feeling like there was reciprocity, whether this is a friendship, a business partnership, a love interest, a marriage, whatever this is, okay? All right, you being able to heal from not feeling supported and closing out this painful cycle, right? Because reciprocity is important. All right, equal give and take. We just talked about that. And that's exactly what this is. Ah, yes. The Chariot, yet again. You being determined to get exactly what it is that you want, need, and deserve. Yeah? Exactly. Going towards what you want, need, and deserve, right? Yeah, going towards it. Eight of Wands. Quickly. Going towards it. Those inspirations, those aspirations, those goals, those dreams, whatever it is, that's what Pisces is going to be going towards. Hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. Yeah. Six of Swords, another six, right? Six is all about balance. All about harmony. The Six of Swords is you moving away from that five energy that we saw earlier. Let me see, where is it? Anyways, we saw the five of Pentacles when I said maybe you felt left out or unsupported. Moving out of that five energy, which is about change, conflict, misunderstandings, being on a struggle bus, right? Moving towards the Six of Swords where there's tranquility, the seas are not so choppy anymore, and you're moving towards balance and harmony. Oh yeah, baby. And away from this double energy. Away from this Capricorn energy, this double energy, right? No more having unhealthy, or maybe no longer having unhealthy boundaries or unhealthy people, places, and things around you that create this double energy, right? That lowers your vibration. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Here we go. Yeah, because you're this High Priestess. High Priestess energy. All-knowing. I possess traits such as mystery, confidence, discernment, creativity, insightfulness, and spirituality, and doesn't make a move unless Spirit is consulted. I love it. I love it for you, Pisces. That's beautiful. No more crying over spilled milk. Five of Cups. No more crying over spilled milk. No more crying over not feeling supported. No, 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 no. We're leaving that in the past. And anybody who does not support us on our journey and understands the importance of reciprocity, equal give and take, then they can stay gone too. How about that? All right. So, yeah, baby. Keep manifesting. All right. Keep manifesting. All right. So, your universal message, Pisces. If you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. Yep. It's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you are asking for now. It says, and it talks about divine magic. And we keep talking about this magician, right? Keep talking about this magician that we keep seeing. That divine magic, that divine discernment, that divine guidance that is going to help you and guide you in this new year. All right. You might have some obstacles. There might be a rat in your midst. So watch the people in your energy. All right. If people can't be trusted, then they got to go too. I'm just saying. This year of 2025, this 9-year has been for a lot of people cutting out people, places, and things that no longer serve us, so that we can prepare for the 2026, which is a 10-year, and we are not carrying anything that does not support us or serve us or love us or respect us or any of that into this brand new year. All right, Pisces? All right. I hope you got something out of this reading. Let me know if it resonated with you. All right, take care. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Bye, Pisces.